the most promotable people in esports. I just think it's a shame that like he's having to promote himself rather than someone else. And you know, he's more promotable than Fatality. I mean, does he has a lisp? No. You know, does he talk about himself constantly? No. Only joking, John, if you're listening. Impressive. Please help me out. I need some money. All right, so it looks like I'm going to be ready to be going in. So, Tran, did you give me a ready? You're ready? Okay, cool. I got the map. Going to tell these guys to ready up. And Sermi's money's on Av3k. We are going to be seeing a T7 from Av3k, a DM13 from Z4muz, a ZTN from Av3k, and if we need it, a T9 from Z4muz, and a DM6 to finish. Someone just voted T9 then, I think, or something. But there we go. In 5 then, the last last quarterfinals and last matchup of today. I hope you've enjoyed the coverage over the 2 days. You know, we kind of just like, you know, slam this together, like me coming over and commentating and, you know, Level Up. Game.net were told that they could stream Dreamhack literally, you know, 1 to 2 days before Dreamhack started. So, you know, we hope we've just made it a better experience. And thanks to everybody involved. Thanks for listening. And of course, always thanks to Quake Live and id Software. Here we go. Z4muz. Gonna try and challenge this red, maybe. Gonna spam her 2 rockets. The second one was really well placed. Wow, look at the railgun. That was brilliant from Z4muz. Those 2 rockets, like, nicely timed. He didn't actually shoot them on reload. He waited for the second shot. And here we come. A really interesting fight here. Av3k's got to be worried. Z4muz puts out to the wrong, pulls out the wrong weapon at the wrong time and doesn't get the shot off. And Av3k will take that mega. So Z4muz gonna have a tough time here at the red armor. Really, really interesting styles between these 2 players. You know, Sturmy and oh wow, Z4muz, absolutely crazy rockets, but he's not got an in yet. Like, he really doesn't have an in. He's got 5 seconds until yellow. He's got no armor. Av3k just needs to turn up for mega, and if Z4muz is in this room, he's gonna have to leave, and it's either gonna be, you know, with his life or in a body bag. And he's already left with to keep his life, so that's a good play from Z4muz. Looks for a cheeky railgun shot to kind of slow Av3k down coming into the red, and Z4muz will most likely take the red. It takes a double rocket. Nice air rocket from Av3k. First kill, 1 minute 30, and was with the rocket launcher. And you can see that Z4muz wanted to hit that railgun shot when he peeked, because it would have slowed Av3k down coming in, and that's what you want. You know, you don't want to just let him run in. You want to kind of give him a hard time, take him off the item timing, take him out of sync, ruin their plans, basically. Nice second kill from Av3k. And Z4muz was unable to do so, but I had that railgun hit. I believed he would have got the red and wouldn't have had a first kill. That's how important it is. Cypher just gave me thumbs up. He's like, thumbs up, Jay. I'm like, double thumbs up, Cypher. And he's like, I don't have 3 thumbs, Jay. I'm like, damn, man. Guess we end here. And, okay, nice LG. Once again, red will most likely go. Not so once again. The last one was actually taken by Z4muz, but it should be Av3k's clean red. Now, Z4muz has pretty much all guns apart from LG, and he's really trying to use this railgun. Railgun is Z4muz's, you know, that's his ace up his sleeve. That's the gun that he can use better that I've seen than anyone else. The LG versus LG on this map doesn't really come into a big factor, and Z4muz hates T7. He eliminates this map every time he plays, but in best of 5 he can't, so this is really tricky for him to even know how to duel this map. Down to 6 HP as Z4muz picks up the shards. You know, he's looking for armor before health, and he finds Av3k coming in, and oh, Z4muz, nice fadeaway railgun shot as he drops away. But Av3k will pick up the kill that he has deserved, going to a 3-0. Av3k's been hitting pretty good anyway. It hasn't been like consistent, but it's been, you know, he has been pestering. There's a great railgun shot from Av3k. There's a second, and he has, look, see, he's got these 2 impressives. So, you know, when you hit impressives on T7, that's your window. I mean, impressives, you know, they might just look like an award to some people, but that really can, like, you know, that's a signal. Like, the more impressives you hit on this map, the better it is, because one railgun doesn't normally knock you off control anymore, unlike, you know, Quake 3. You really need to string them back to back. Oh. Turn off what? Oh, MVC has speedometer on. What a penis. Nice kill from Av3k. And yeah, you know, honestly, this one for me. MVC says CPM forever. This one for me is really going to be Av3k all the way. Like, Z4muz doesn't chain it. I mean, if he's not playing the game, and I do believe him, Sturmy was there, I question his words. Who would trust a man with a tattooed testicles? Said Sturmy. But what it really is like, he's not going to be good on this map. But the only in you have is a railgun, but again, you got to string them together, and it's Av3k. Nice move from Z4muz, and good dodging from him there, opening up the shot by strafing into Av3k. One railgun will probably finish Z4muz, and Av3k, yeah, nice rocket jump up. There comes a railgun shot, doesn't hit, and Z4muz very lucky as he sits on 68 points of health. And he does put up a good fight at the red, but he will eventually go down. 6-0 as the halftime score comes in, and you know, Z4muz hits a 37 LG and a 38 railgun, but he doesn't know how to use it. He doesn't know how to use it on this map. It's so obvious. Like, who finds himself on a professional level like constantly trapped on this map? You know, if you have experience, you never get trapped unless your opponent traps you. But Z4muz is trapping himself. I think it's almost like a 1-0 buffer. I love this. He's like, oh yeah, rocket launcher's good. But nice pickup from Z4muz, but... Oh, sorry. I think Av3k actually might have got that red. But like, the funny thing about the MG was like, Z4muz was so worried about dodging or not leaving the pillar because of all the LG and MG spam that he actually forgot that there could have been a rocket. So normally someone would wait there, hear a changed weapon, assume a rocket launcher, and then jump out. But Z4muz like heard a weapon change and it was machine gun, which was really fucking smart from Av3k, because then if Z4muz went out, he would have died. And then afterwards, he was like a little bit kind of not thinking about the rocket launcher anymore. But either way, you know, he was trapped and going down. Cypher's on the server. Av3k rocket jump up, and he could have rocket jumped up into the face of Z4muz, I felt there. Let's see what Z4muz can do with the situation. He has been given a lifeline. One railgun, could hit a second, and he does, but just... Oh, 3 in a row. And finally, Z4muz puts his aim to some good use. And let's see if he can connect with any more, because, you know, it doesn't even matter if you don't know the map. If you're just hitting, oh, that first rocket from Z4muz, had that have actually been well played, you would have slammed Av3k, and then knocked all his armor off and left him pretty much in a bad situation. Av3k doesn't have an LG, remember, so Z4muz going to take this one. But so low on health. Oh my god, things are breaking here at Dreamhack. I'm not even sure what's going on. Red armor. Z4muz needs to get there. He's got to dive for it, in my opinion. He's got it timed. He is going to dive. And that's a brilliant move. Didn't pick up the kill. Didn't get the rockets he wanted, but he's going to go in. He's got 14 health, and Av3k waits with the shot. And that was so good from Av3k. He didn't want to just shoot a rocket that was going to be dodged. He actually waited for the dodge to come and then shot the rocket afterwards, predicting the landing area of Z4muz. And that 9-2 probably going to be the end of it here for Z4muz. But not an embarrassing performance here. And very unlucky there for Z4muz not to be able to flick him a little bit higher. Did Av3k jump when that rocket came in? Like to get... I'm not sure. Not with this moment. I was just thinking about the red armor moment. I mean, the fact that he wasn't flicked very high. I don't know. Okay. 11-2. Yeah, and apparently Rise, I think it is the same team from 4 or 5 years ago. And they brought it back. And, as MVC was asking. Swedish. Yeah, I think AIM played in them and some other stuff. Start AIM. They had some other players. Av3k just going through here, eating away at Z4muz, and you know, it's almost like less for me to talk about in the later stages, because everyone's seen so many situations and everyone's understanding exactly why these guys are doing, because it just makes sense, you know. But I think this was just a kind of a game where someone was better on the map rather than a game where someone had to do something amazing. I don't think Av3k really had to do anything amazing to beat Z4muz here, and you know, so it's nothing really you can say like, oh, he does this and does that. There's a certain style to it. It's more like Z4muz doesn't have a style on this map. He aims and he doesn't really have a rhythm, and rhythm's important. You know, you saw how different, you know, players can play on their home maps, and you know, you saw Sturmy. As soon as, you saw Sturmy lose to Strengths, and as soon as, you know, Strengths had his first 2 home maps, because he was the high seed, so first 2 map choices were his out of the first 3, and then he ended it 3-0. Av3k found himself a trampoline to celebrate his victory then, so 14-0, and, you know, a free map, in my opinion. You can't blame Z4muz. You can't be like, why aren't you training? I tuned in for free to watch you. You don't train, you know. But you just gotta say, well, life sucks. That's what you gotta live with. That you're not gonna train, so he's only got himself to blame. And no one, I mean, his management didn't even really expect him to do this. They didn't expect him to come out of his group. You know, Rise Gaming. Well, they didn't not expect him, but they didn't like pressure him or, you know, expect it to be Z4muz going into the grand finals again. Because Z4muz is, you know, when you ask him, like, you know, what are you doing? How much have you been training? And your stuff, he'll tell you honestly, you know. And he's not a bullshitter. Here we go then, map 2, DM13. Let's see if Z4muz can bring the old school, do the old school proud. I know, like, you know, probably Blue is probably watching, good old Henrik from Sweden. I'm sure, you know, AIM might be watching as well. You'd be surprised at how many people actually watch these streams. And, you know, Ice Climbers as well. You know, Panacore, he's going to be watching. And these guys, you know, old school like Z4muz. And let's see if he can do him proud here on DM13. Oh, nice rocket from Z4muz. That was the crucial to hit. And he does go aggressive. I think he knew he was going to die. But he exchanged his life for a lot of damage. Oh, Av3k, great rocket shot onto Z4muz. You know, he should win this mega. I think Z4muz just fell down there and made some noise. I think Av3k was like, what was that? And went looking to see if he could find a kill from a Z4muz mistake. Yeah, I'm sure Z4muz did something like weird to be at that low health, but one rocket would kill him after picking up a yellow. It's just like, no, this isn't happening. 2 to -1. Yeah. Z4muz, he says he rages more in the Quake. Oh, what's going on? Sorry. Trance is like, what happened? I'm not gonna explain to you, Trance. Watch the VOD of your own stream, lazy git. 3-1 in favor of Brazil, by the way, if anyone wants to know. Av3k gets the red. Really, really stacked here, Av3k, but, you know, a free frag difference after 2 minutes. 2 of those frags were free. First one he did have to work for. Av3k won that LG fight, that's sick. 29%. Oh, Z4muz. You were letting someone half your size. I mean, you eat Av3k's body weight in chicken on a daily basis, and yet this guy's kicking your ass right now. Let's just hope that he finds his feet a little bit here. Av3k comes in, great attack. Just his commitment, every single attack has been successful. Every attack has been successful. Like, Z4muz hasn't been able to just go, oh, okay. Like, I can do this to get away, or I can do this to mess you up, or I can do this to put you out of position. And Z4muz just, what's going on? Av3k is just beasting him. Representing serious gaming here, Av3k. This could be a good... Okay. I was about to say, this could be an in for Z4muz. Av3k has no red armor, and Z4muz has a rocket launcher, and he's got 90 health. Maybe if he hits a good rocket shot or two, and then he shoots a rocket who kills himself. Oh my god. Okay, here we go. Z4muz is like, you're gonna have 2 free maps, and then I'm gonna kick your ass. Another kill. If I cursed the games, were like the game's amazing before I came back. Nice LG. There comes an RA pickup from Z4muz. Finally, he's going to give himself enough armor to put in a fight. You know, no good performance so far after 4 minutes. Here we go. Air rocket misses, and he just drops down, and rocket jumps up. What is he doing? Av3k's paid him off. It's Korean StarCraft all over. You know what I always thought was suspicious? You remember when Fatality played Toxic at the WSVG World Finals in Quake 4? And Fatality lost the first set. Oh, sorry, Toxic lost the first set and got destroyed. And then he came back and won. And that seemed weird. Look, you lose like the first set, and you don't even like get he almost finished on 0, and then he wins the second set. I was really suspicious of this, and I'm not claiming there was anything funny going on, but I know that Toxic was invited to a meeting with the Fatality people the night before, and I think it was to join the F brand, you know, because I think he was FPO, wasn't he, afterwards? You know, and maybe that was all it was said to me. I just found it really weird. I don't know. Like, lose one set, 30-0, win the next set, like 30-0. Does that happen? I mean, if John here picked up another world title, I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, you know, there wouldn't even just be like headsets, and his headsets are, you know, and his products are good, by the way. Yay, Z4muz gets a kill. Sorry. But, you know, it just... I don't know. I was suspicious of that. I really am. I'm still suspicious of it now. I've never asked Toxic, and I've never, you know, I wouldn't ask John. I'm like, hey, John. But John might not even have been involved if there was anything there. And I'm just making up shit. Maybe that's just me. I'm spreading rumors. John's awesome, by the way. I very much doubt he would ever do something like that. But it just, you know, just seemed weird. That was like one of the weirdest grand finals. Here we go. Red armor. Can Z4muz get on it? And he does do so. Av3k being chased around. And, you know, 8 to -1. That's 9 frags. Av3k going to try and take the top yellow. As soon as he gets this, he's definitely just going to be too strong to knock off anytime soon. I mean, he doesn't even care if he dies now, I don't think, with 3 minutes 30, but look, he doesn't care. He's just like, yeah, I'll fight you. And then... took no damage. He took 1 splash damage on the rocket, Av3k, and he's now taking the advantage off Z4muz with his plasma gun spam. And Z4muz is like, yeah, my machine gun not so good. LG versus LG, and Av3k wins with 52 points of health left, and you know that's going to be it really. And this will be a 2-0 buffer, and then Z4muz is going to come back and win. And Z4muz was MVP of day 1. He was the best player by far. I mean, Fox, I mean, he's fucking awesome now. I mean, winning day 2 over Noctis, but Noctis is like no shame. I think that's a great matchup for Fox, though. I think Fox was against Av3k like he is now. I think he'd probably lose, actually. I think if he's up against Strength, that's a potential win for Fox. And I think he's up against Cypher, that's a difficult one. But you maybe say Cypher, but still... I think a great Final 4 if Av3k is going to pick up the win. And Fox has again become, out of playing Heroes of New Earth, the highest ranked Swedish player here. Oh, Z4muz, nice damage, nice rocket. And Av3k, you know, a little bit too open. And fantastic LG, Cypher just says 40% here. And just look at this as well. He's going to win this fight. And look how Z4muz stopped his LG. Like, he actually stopped it for a split second and re-aimed it. You know, you stop it and you re-aim it, you're guaranteed to get your first shot to be straight. Rather than, you know, the LG is actually, even though it doesn't look like on stream, you know, slightly wavy. So nice from Z4muz. He's really... I mean, I wish I had an LG as strong as his. Because that's, you know, that's a big factor when you come against other players who are aim-heavy. But Av3k is not an aim-heavy player. He's great at decision-making, great at knowledge. Oh! And Z4muz is also great at rockets. So there we go. Rocket LG. And brilliant rocket shot on Av3k there. And this should be a kill here. He knows he's here. Waited. Oh, I think that wasn't a great rocket, but oh, taking a long route round. Can he rush him down before he gets to the... Well, I think he wanted to land on the red, but a bit unfortunate. Yeah, I was thinking like maybe he can rush him down before he gets to the jump pad, but not going to happen. I'll be totally revitalized tomorrow, by the way. I think Joe's here tomorrow as well. He's doing Counter-Strike. He's doing the finals with me. Av3k, he was so cheeky. Oh my god. Z4muz had to put in a strafe shotgun to make sure he didn't embarrass himself. Because if you flick shotgun and miss, you know, he just say, I'm going to do a strafe shotgun and hit you. Which is basically when you just strafe your, you know, you strafe and you keep your mouse the same and you shoot. It's like a really easy way to hit shots that could be harder. 9-3. Not a bad finishing from Z4muz, but I felt Av3k played real loosely. But Z4muz had what a nightmare to start with. Last 5. And, you know, a little bit of a different pace of a semi-finals from like the others we've seen. Quite big score differences and performances put in here. And Av3k clearly head and shoulders above Z4muz right now. And Z4muz is like, next. He's like, this is it now. Next. But this is going to be Av3k's map because he's...
Vote now.
Got ZTN picks, but ZTN is not a free win. Here we go. Who reckons Z4muz is going to do a comeback? 3-2.
Prepare to fight.
I reckon it's possible, actually. Last 3 maps he's friggin' fantastic on. Never write him off. Here we go then. Map 3. I'm losing my voice. My throat is hurting. My tonsils are big. Really, they do actually hurt. Unlucky that Z4muz not to hit the rocket. And he's got to like trap, getting grenades. I like this from Z4muz. I thought he was maybe going to go trap Av3k over by the RL. Rocket jump up into plasma, hits, free. That's 60 damage. You know, it's almost as good as a railgun. Never underestimate the plasma. Oh, that rocket. I don't think it was a direct one. No, Av3k holds 150 armor. But, you know, Z4muz has got the map. And Av3k comes in. Z4muz lands 2 hits. And one of them was pretty decent. He's now down to 100 armor. And he's got 1 yellow to work with if he goes for it. But there's a red in the center. And Av3k's being a little bit cheeky here. And wow, he sets himself up to plant one in Z4muz. There's a second. Rocket jumps up. And Av3k, what a move. That was such a move. That was just like, normal people would have ran the items, and he was like, no man, if you come out of teleporter, I'm going to hit you in the face with a rocket, then you're going to get a second, I'm going to rocket jump up, get red, and hit a railgun, and take the map off you. And I shouldn't have even been there. Like, that was insane. I mean, Z4muz actually came through the teleporter and looked left, because he thought he might have been doing something like grenade spam, or a rocket shot, or a railgun. But, you know, no frag has been made. That has been important for Z4muz. Av3k is not got him trapped at the rocket launcher as Z4muz thinks. He's now picked up the rocket launcher. Mega's going to be spawning. Av3k's already in position. After this, he's got red armor to pick up. I think they exchanged... yeah, they did. They exchanged railgun shots. Av3k isn't going to go for the RA. He wants to take the top yellow. Doesn't need the red armor. And he's happy to give it away as he's 180, 180. Just saw Z4muz there. I'm definitely saw he saw him, yeah. And he was aware of what could happen. And Z4muz at the top ledge. Really nice game so far, this one. Even though no score happened, you know, a couple of good moves from both players. Av3k gets the red. Mega as well for him. That's 2 in a row so far that I've been aware of. And Z4muz hitting better railguns. And just you know, tell you, Z4muz hits more railgun shots on this map than any other professional in the Intel Extreme Masters. And right now he's hit 3. Av3k's hit 2. But Z4muz was at a disadvantage. He thinks he can make one, and he hits a 4th. And Av3k is like, you fucking Swede. You're all about the railguns. And they are. They love it. No, I didn't. Here we go. Av3k really got a good run out of that map, though. I think Z4muz couldn't get to any items. He's got 29 health, so 4 railguns in a row, but Av3k is now 100, 200, and Z4muz is like 29 health, but he's going to commit to the Mega. Oh my god. You know, you hit 4 railguns in a row, or not in a row, sorry, and you get punished. Such is life. Unlucky there not to hit the rocket shot. Nice from Av3k to be strafing right in midair. That forced you know, a miss. Z4muz, he did have the trajectory right for the rocket, but Av3k was moving in midair with some air control. Nice play. Oh, that was almost a hit from Z4muz. Av3k's going to be 200 now. Z4muz needs that railgun again. I think that's going to be his way in. Oh, almost got the air rocket. Z4muz is like spamming some great rockets. He's been slightly unsuccessful. You know, he hasn't hit anything really with those air rockets, but he's been shooting them. He's been shooting them good, but you know, one of the hardest shots to hit. Z4muz is setting up for Mega, it seems. I think, well, at least he's at Mega. He doesn't really have a time on it. He's got himself a railgun, so he's just trying to be in an annoying situation. Now, red armor's first. Z4muz doesn't know it. He's actually holding out for a shot onto Mega. Now he's just going to make the jump over. Takes a railgun shot. Nice rocket. 2 rail combo. You know he's going to hit these. Look how a monster this guy is. And Av3k, you know, he's lucky to keep running the map away from Z4muz, despite how good Z4muz is with this railgun. I mean, 53% accuracy with a railgun here. He's hit 0% LG Z4muz. And here comes his fight. There comes an LG hit. Finally, that's the first time he's actually used LG, because his first hit was 40%. Oh my god. And he goes down. He is going to be tilting at that. That was a fight that he could have won, but he hasn't, you know, been left out of the loop here, because he can get the kill. And Z4muz is going to get it. Mega's going to be spawning in 3. Av3k's waiting to defend. LG prone. And Z4muz doesn't feel like he could have rushed there with 40 health. Top yellow is very important for both players, but I don't think Z4muz can get to it. He's really going to be worried about this red armor. You know, he doesn't have the items that he wants to fight, because he had to, you know, give them away, and because he died, so he doesn't have that. Doesn't have the railgun. He's going to have to go plasma versus rocket, and the plasma wins. And it didn't just win; it destroyed. Plasma percent for Av3k is just 8%, but still, that was an insane amount. Av3k's hitting a 42 LG, by the way, railgun. That's really good. Oh, Z4muz. Too much damage, and Av3k's going to be in position to line up the next kill, and Z4muz goes for the yellow. Thinks he can get the 50. He is going to get it. Av3k got the RA, and he's just kind of expecting Z4muz now. Yeah, I think he heard him over by the top of the yellow armor, and Z4muz can't get to the other side of the map. He's not going to be able to get past Av3k. Av3k does need rockets, so there we go. That's going to help him out a bit, but yeah, there's nothing for you here, Z4muz. Av3k knew what was up, and Z4muz, you know, even if he saw the yellow armor, he knew he probably wouldn't be able to get to it. And there comes another kill. 3 minutes 31. Really going to take a miracle to knock Av3k off. He's playing great. I mean, maybe, you know, all Carmack's good advice. Is what's putting him through. Carmack is actually a great analysis of the game. But the pro is just on another level. Probably on another level from me right now. Eight to 0. Z4muz loses his score. 3 minutes remaining, and I think this one's going to be all she said for day 2. All she said, all she wrote, right? I like trying to say smart stuff, but I always mess them up. Nice rocket. a flick to a look at him. He's so comfortable. He said he's used this mouse for a year. He didn't want to change because of the build up for DreamHack to ESWC, and he looks real good. I mean, he says that Cypher's playing better, and we'll have to see. Can't wait for the matchups tomorrow. I'm not even sure who's playing who, but Av3k. I don't really want an Av3k versus Cypher. I'd like to see Av3k versus Fox and Cypher versus Strengths. Av3k versus Strengths is good, but they've already played, so I don't think that should be able to happen. Z4muz got himself a kill. Switches out to the LG here. Av3k's actually hitting a slightly better accuracy mid-fight, but Z4muz got a nice push on the end as Av3k tried to go defensive. Nice rocket from Z4muz. That's going to put Av3k down to 23 points of health, and Z4muz will try and capitalize. Av3k, Cypher's already left the server. He's like, yep. That's annoying if it's Z4muz and you see your spectators leave because they think it's over as well. You're like, dude, I've got 1 minute 20. Believe in me. I'm gonna win. Av3k gets the yellow. Z4muz not being able to kind of track him down, and he's lost a lot of health. Oh, sorry, a lot of armor in his aggressive pushes. There comes a red. That's gonna give him, put him in a nice situation. Av3k, actually very surprising, got onto the platform. I don't think Z4muz thought that was gonna happen. Hits a perfect LG though, Z4muz. Oh, perfect rockets. It's easy. 5 frags, 10 seconds. Here we go. Why would he expect him to gauntlet? Oh my god. Z4muz is, yeah. Me and Z4muz can have a beer in a minute. And then afterwards, we'll smash our empty glasses. Rah, we're Vikings. Vikings can do that. But I'm sure, I don't think he's disappointed, Z4muz. I don't think he's ever, like, really mad. He's mad in game, and he will smile afterwards. He's such a great guy. I think Av3k deserved to win this. Looked a lot better. The first map was his. The second map, he worked for. The third map, Z4muz hit some railguns. But Av3k, he didn't allow Z4muz to use an LG, really. And he also didn't allow Z4muz to get that railgun, to work for him enough that he could capture Av3k in killable or fraggable situations. So Av3k, winning 3-0, big win. And the two quarterfinals, I wouldn't feel disappointed that you didn't get a crazy game. I would feel like more, okay, these guys that just won these 2 games are actually looking really good. Because I think in the final 4, the strongest of the players were either Strengths, Av3k, or Cypher. And I didn't see Fox play, but, Noctis already took a second place out of the group, and Fox only just beat him. I think Fox is got to be happy with 4th. I think Strengths, is 3rd strongest right now. And then Av3k and Cypher are looking to be at the top, but that can change. That really can. I mean, you just need a good day. You just need some good shots. You just need to get some wind in your sails, and then, anything can happen at the top level, and that's going to be what will happen tomorrow. And we will be coming back tomorrow. I've been such a long day, guys. I'm really sorry if I am a little bit boring. Not boring, but like just not as talkative and stuff. Oh, okay. First semi-finals tomorrow is at 12 CET. Who's in the semi-finals? Pax, is it? Fox? Yeah, Fox Cypher. So that's the game I want to see. That's the best semi-finals. The whole set of semi-finals that could happen. Fox versus Cypher. Brilliant matchup. That's actually winnable for Fox. But Cypher, should be the favorite in that one. And then afterwards, we will of course see Strengths versus. And that's the game they wanted. I think I asked for Strength Cypher and then Av3k Fox, but either way, I like what we've got. All right, guys, it's 10:30. I am a really tired bunny. You know, I'm gonna have to go home and rest my voice and just try not to talk. Yeah, everywhere. Yeah, Strength and Av3k is the match. That's gonna be good. So make sure you come in tomorrow. We're here on levelupyourgame.net. Thanks for those guys for hosting the stream. Thanks for the admins once again, Pax, Styles, and also Blaze. You know, you see him posting on ES Reality. Thanks to you guys for watching. Second set of semi-finals. Sorry it wasn't as thrilling as any of the others. But of course it has been, you know, just such a great event in terms of some of the quality that we've had. And, you know, this is, you know, it's not, don't call it a run-up to ESWC, because it's not a run-up. Dreamhack is its own entity, but certainly, you know, you have to kind of be, you know, pretty excited about some of the upcoming events like ESWC, like QuakeCon, because these guys seem really good. So let's hope we have a good day tomorrow. So once again, I'm going to be signing out. Thanks to own3d.tv for hosting the stream. You know, with allowing Level Up. Thanks for Quake Live. Put a play, and hopefully tomorrow, you know, we're back at 12 o'clock. So let's get as many people as we can back on the stream. And okay, I've been told to gargle with salt water. So by porn. That is my advice. My throat really hurts. So that's what I'm going to do. I personally think the whiskey with Z4muz. That sounds good too. All right, so I'm going to go, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. You've been awesome. I've been James. So we're all awesome, really, aren't we? And see you later. So peace out, and make sure you're here tomorrow, bitches. I don't have a strong ending, you know. That's what I've been trying to get. It's like, yes, Kingo, whiskey, Z4muz, and strippers. I'm gonna party with the whiskey, drink the strippers, and Z4muz is gonna strip. I got it wrong. Bye, I'm gone. It's just got worse. Bye.